Yes, it is possible to go camping deep in the wilderness and still not have to do without creature comforts. One place to do it is this former camping ground in Northern Ireland.
Wow, amazing, what a view. A beautiful bed and this incredible nature right on the doorstep, perfect. Camping has changed. It used to be just a field, a basic place to pitch a tent and a portaloo, a place to get water and little more. Now, obviously, it's so much more than that.
Glamping is a term for camping with a touch of glamour. It's become very popular. Whether it's a lodge in the mountains, a tiny house in the woods, or a micro lodge on the beach, there are many unusual places to sleep under the stars. Luke Waterson of England has checked out a lot of them, crisscrossing Europe and bedding down in the open air. He's tested luxury outdoor resorts, as well as the most beautiful spots to camp in the wild.
You can see here what fascinates me about camping in the middle of wild nature. Just look at this view. I've got a lake to myself. I've got my own special panorama that no one else is going to have.
And more people want to have it. Across Europe, the figures for overnight stays in campgrounds are climbing, even before the corona pandemic, and registrations of new camper vans have nearly tripled in Germany since 2013. But nature lovers don't always have to make do with a no-frills tent. There are quirky possibilities too. A cocoon-like beach chair here on Germany's coast. Or for the fearless, dangling over an abyss in Austria. A bit cozier is a night in a decommissioned cable car in the Swiss Alps. Luke Waterson and co-author Kerry Walker review over 200 such accommodations in a book for the Lonely Planet travel guides.
What we were looking for was some of those more creative back to nature experiences, ones that embrace different aspects of the outdoors but aren't necessarily just campsites. It could be anything from shepherd's huts to a 1950s fire truck in Aberdeenshire to a tree house.
One of Europe's most luxurious accommodations under the open sky is the Finloch Forest Hideaway. Close to the shores of Loch Earn, Northern Ireland's second largest lake, is a cluster of glass bubble domes. Gillian Bear created them together with her brother on their parents' former campground.
The bubble domes are so special because of where they sit and completely immersed within the nature of the forest. There's complete connection between the guests and the outside. The first thing they see when they wake up in the morning is the sky, the trees that surround them, they hear the birds, and that complete immersion is just so unique to any style of hotel room.
Just as immersed in the forest is the spa. Luke Waterson emphasises the health aspect of spending time in nature, and there is scientific proof for it. In 2017, researchers got 5 urbanites to spend some time in Sweden's forests. After just 3 days, they measured lower stress hormone and blood pressure levels. Now, guests can stay in the huts originally built especially for the experiment.
What you focus on are more basic things, simple pleasures, just looking at the trees around you, looking at the birds, listening to the wildlife, hearing the sounds of nature, and as a result of doing this, you're relaxing in a way that you never thought possible before.
At Finloch, relaxation has its price, starting at the equivalent of around €350 a night, a high-end back-to-nature experience.
I love wild camping. I think the idea of just scanning the landscape, looking for the place where moors meet forests, meet river, and choosing your spot to just pitch your tent, that for me is absolutely authentic, genuine wild experience. But having said that, 3 days in the pouring rain and I'm not going to say no to something like this.
One way to immerse yourself in nature is to simply dive into a lake. But a night under starry skies in a bubble dome would be quite a bit cozier.